You're looking at growing your revenue in a business, everything comes down to numbers. If you're doing $10,000 a year, $100,000 a year, or $1 million a year in revenue, it literally all comes backwards from numbers. What are your metrics and knowing your numbers? I'm going to read this post out and then I'll go into a little bit of detail. KPIs and numbers. You need to know your numbers. Last week's revenue isn't the only number you should be tracking. How many sales did you take to get to that number? How many quotes did it take to send to get one sale? How many labor hours, content posts, ad spend, or sales calls did your salesperson have to make or yourself was spent to get 20 quotes? Once you know your numbers, it's easy from there. Business is all metrics and numbers. It's like counting calories. It's like speeding tickets. It's like how fast you go. It's all the same. I encourage all of you to know your numbers. 45 minutes a week or even less is all it takes to know all of your metrics, all of your numbers, and then you know whether you're making money, how to make more money, and how to grow your business. Once you know your numbers, you can grow it, and it all comes down to the amount of money that you're putting in or hours. So, simple storytell, RapidQS UK. I put $15,000 into the pot in February to go up there with myself, Brendan, shoot a shitload of content, go do some site visits, do a rental car, get accommodation, edit, post, whatever, and then start an ad spend. 6 months later, we have returned $85,000 New Zealand in revenue. So we've returned £33,000 in revenue, and our profit margin has been very, very good. So when I look at that and I go $15,000 in, $85,000 out, that's about a 4 to 5x return on our money in. So from you, if you look at, cool, I did $10,000 last month. Let's say you're a really small tradie in whatever space it is. Go backwards and look at how many different customers were there. How did those customers come about? Did they come from ad spend? Did they come from word of mouth? Did they come from letterbox drops? And simply just start off with writing down all the ways that those customers came in and then put a cost associated to it. Letterbox drops. I spent $100 on flyers and I spent 6 hours of labor doing the letterbox drops. I ran 4 marketing ad campaigns. It cost $250 to get set up, and I spent $1,000 on Facebook. I had a salesperson, he's on 100 grand a year. Last week, he pulled in 6 new jobs, average job value, 25 grand. So it's really easy to look at your numbers and then know what you need to do in order to scale. Once again, really small. If you picked up 2 to 3 maintenance jobs last week, $1,000 each, what did you do to get those maintenance jobs? And if those 2 to 3 maintenance jobs returned you $10,000 in revenue, cool. How do you get to 20,000? Go back to the task that got you the 3 jobs and double it. So simply, storytelling again, RapidQS UK, we're about to hire a salesperson. So it won't just be me on the phone, and we're going to go from spending £250 a week on ads to £500 a week. I will keep up some of my sales stuff, probably only do 5 hours, but this new person will start doing 80% of the work and they'll take on more sales calls. So we should see 7 to 10 reports a week go from 15 to 20 reports a week because we're doubling our ad spend and we're adding another new person on the sales front. The sales and metrics is super, super easy. Profit's a whole nother video to do one on, but revenue and growing your business is super, super simple. It literally just comes down to a case of what are you doing? How are you getting to that number? What are the tasks that you're doing to get you to your revenue number? And it doesn't matter what your revenue number is, look at what you're doing. Obviously, time in the saddle comes down to that. If you're a business that's been in business for 5, 6, 7 years, repeat business is going to come into play there. Those are still things that you can factor in. You could look at 10 jobs across the week, 3 or 4 were repeat customers. How much money have they put into your business over the lifetime? So what's the LTR, lifetime valued customer, or LVR? How much money have they put into your business over time? And that's also another metric that you can track. Storytelling, RapidQS UK. Out of 10 clients that come in, 2 give us a job every 2 to 3 weeks. So that's another number that we're also putting into our metric scale. But all you need to know in order to grow your business, to double, to triple, what task is getting you to your current number right now? And then how do you double that task? How do you spend more on ads? How do you make more Facebook posts? How do you make more calls? How do you reach out to more existing customers? How do you do new cool customers? So look at your metrics, know your KPIs, know your numbers, how much revenue you're doing, comment down below, and what is your biggest pain point right now? Comment below and I'll make another video on it.